Everybody loves the things you do, from the way you talk to the way you move. Everybody here is watching you, 'cause you feel like home. You're like a dream come true. But if by chance you're here alone, can I have a moment before I go? 'Cause I've been by myself all night long, hoping you're someone I used to know. You look like a movie, you sound like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light, in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we're scared of getting old. It made us restless. It was just like a movie. It was just like a
The community district we now stand in, one of 12 in Manhattan, by the way, has the troublesome distinction of having the least amount of open space in the borough. I was proud to have led a successful campaign to open to the public this very garden we're standing in on public land after decades of closure. Following a fall 2021 trial period for public use, then a winter of daily stewardship by volunteers, the garden was open for perpetual public use starting in the spring of 2022. The Conservancy was launched that spring 3 years ago this week. We showed that more city-owned green space could be open and maintained by a volunteer group in cooperation with the Parks Department. Now we turn to state land, a triangular parcel of MTA green space that has been locked to the public for decades. Sound familiar? That slice of nature is across from the garden on 1st Avenue at 36th Street. Today I am proud to be standing next to public leaders who want detailed answers as to why that space cannot open. Open space should be open.
The government across levels can come together and do really good things and deliver tangible results for all of you. So again, I just want to thank you. I am here to champion this alongside Assemblymember Epstein.
Yeah, I want to thank Kevin and Conservancy and MECA for what they do, and my good partner in government, Senator Kristen Gonzalez. So really, we've been saying for years to the MTA, we need to know what's going on with that space. They've said, well, there's concerns there, there's sensitive material there, but all we've been saying is, can we go inside and look? And that's what we're demanding at this point. We need to be able to get in there, walk with them, and see what they're talking about. Because this is green space that sits there. It's really not taken care of. The MTA doesn't do the right thing, and we need to know why we can't have access to it. And that's our fight.
St. Vartan Park addresses a critical need for the community, which is why it's essential to seize opportunities to create accessible open spaces in the neighborhood, such as the MTA parcel of land across the street. This space represents an opportunity to expand green space in the area, and I very much support the Conservancy's efforts to open this space for the entire community to enjoy and benefit.
Thank each of you for your advocacy, and also, of course, to the Conservancy led by Kevin O'Keefe for your advocacy around this park, around this triangle, because it makes no sense whatsoever. What is in there? Why is it so important? Where else can whatever is in there be stored? And what needs to happen to the space in order structurally, in terms of upgrades, in order to make it suitable for public use?
It's hard to admit that everything just takes me back to when you were there, to when you were there. And a part of me keeps holding on, just in case it hasn't gone, 'cause I still care. Do you still care? It was just like a movie. It was just like a song. just reminds me of when we were young.
Let's give her a nice, warm St. Vartan's Park welcome.
Thank you. Hello, everybody.
Let me photograph you with this light in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were sad of getting old. They made us restless. Oh, I'm so mad I'm getting old. That makes me reckless. It was just like a movie. It was just like a song.